Hey there. So, this practice is a comfy, cozy, slow flow. So, make sure that you are wearing your comfiest clothes. If you have any pillows or blankets, you might like to have those nearby and handy. And this is just going to be one of those flows that is good for your mind, body, and soul. All right. So, cozy in. Let go of any pressure or any expectations you have for this class and allow yourself to just snuggle in and relax. So let's go ahead and get started in a comfortable seat. And if you'd like, you might even like to place a pillow under the hips here. Now let's just take a nice deep breath in, deep breath out. Sigh it out, shake the shoulders. And we're going to start by just getting a gentle neck stretch. So go ahead and drop the head over to the right. And maybe you kind of make just like a little mini semicircle, just tucking the chin and rolling the head back. And then rolling it all the way onto the other side. So coming through center, rolling the head onto the left side. And again, just rocking forward and back. And one more time on each side. Roll through center onto the right side. And then back through center and to the left. Oh, very good. Come back up. Take a big breath and sweep the arms up. Reach nice and tall. We're going to twist to the right side. So just rotate the heart around. Bring the left hand to the right knee. Maybe you even gaze over that right shoulder. And come back through center, arms sweep up. We'll twist over to the left side. So cross the right arm over the body. Keep the spine nice and long. Come back to center. Very good. We're going to drop the right hand down, take a big stretch over to the right side, body stretch. And we're just slowly going to lean forward. Very good. Maybe the hand comes down, maybe you keep it lifted, just getting into the low back and the low side body. Come back over to the right side. We'll flow onto the left. So go ahead, plant that left hand down. Take a big stretch up overhead. So keeping the hips nice and rooted down here. Lengthen through the side body. And then we're going to start to lean the heart forward. Fingers might stay lifted or you bring them down. Anything to help you lengthen that right side of the body. And come back up, connect the palms. Bring the hands down to heart center. We're going to keep the left foot hugged in. We're going to stretch the right leg out to the side for half of a wide straddle. So we're going to take a big breath, sweep the arms up. From here, we're going to fold forward and just bring the hands down. Maybe you have the space to come down to your forearms, or maybe you stay up on straight arms. That's fine too. Just take a couple breaths in this lovely stretch. And again, keep the hips planted down here. We're going to just start to walk our hands in towards the straight leg, meeting at like that halfway point. So we're not quite by the leg, but we're not quite in center either. Just notice how this feels here. Keep that spine nice and long. One more breath. Beautiful. Continue to walk the hands now. This time, place one hand on the outer edge of that right foot, one hand on the inside edge, and then see if you can rotate the body so that your heart is facing the toes. And just do the best you can. Take a couple breaths here. Beautiful. Rise up. Both arms are going to reach nice and tall up overhead. We're going to take that left hand, plant it behind the hips, freestyle back bend. So I want you to lift the hips forward, rolling up onto the left knee. Hips reach forward, heart reaches back. Very good. Take a nice deep breath. And then lower the hips down. Beautiful. Let's switch sides. So this time, go ahead and hug that right foot in. Left leg is straddled out to the side. Take a big breath as you sit nice and tall, and then fold forward. Very good. Now, this is such a tight part of the body for a lot of people, those inner thighs. So give yourself some grace here. Remember, this is all about being comfy and cozy and just getting a really lovely stretch in the body. So wherever you are, put a smile on your face, breathe a little bit deeper. Let your body settle in. And on your next breath, we'll start to walk those hands in, pausing at that halfway point. So we're not quite to the left leg, but we're not quite at center either, somewhere in between. Very good. No rush here. Give yourself that moment to enjoy the stretch. And then we'll start to move our way over. So now we are rotating the heart towards those left toes, doing the best that you can. One hand is on each side of that left leg. And breathe. On your next breath, go ahead, sweep those arms up overhead, reach nice and tall. We're going to plant the right hand behind the hips, left hand reaches up towards the sky, freestyle back bend. So the hips are going to pull forward, heart reaches back. You're rolling up onto that right knee. Very good. Breathe here. And then lower the hips down. Very good. Bring both feet together now. Cobbler's pose. Let the knees fall open naturally. And I want you to take a big breath in, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, start to fold forward. And just walk those hands as far as you can. It's okay if you're still pretty upright in this stretch. Keep the spine long. As long as you're feeling a stretch, you are in the right place. Take a couple more breaths in our cobbler. Beautiful. Start to make your way back up. Very good. And let's come into a standing position here. We're going to come into a yoga squat. So you might like to use a block here, and maybe not. You're going to stand a little bit wider than hip distance. Toes are going to point out to the side. Put a nice deep bend in both knees. Dropping those hips down. Hands come to heart center. And you can either use the block to support the hips, or maybe you don't need to do that. Gently pressing the knees open, relaxing the shoulders, and just taking a couple breaths. You can close the eyes. This is one of my favorite stretches for the hips. It is so juicy. It feels so good. Let's just take 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. Bring the hands down, slowly start to straighten the legs. You can move that block off to the side and we'll stand right at the top of our mat. So go ahead and I want you to interlace the hands behind the back. Squeeze those shoulders together, lift the heart. From here, we're going to bend at the hips, coming into a forward fold. If it feels okay in the shoulders, you can lift the hands away from the low back. Beautiful. Bring the hands all the way down to the mat now. And from here, we're going to step back with the left foot. So taking a giant step back. Keep the back heel lifted, back knee nice and straight. And we're going to sweep the arms up, coming into a crescent lunge. Connect the palms, bring the hands down to heart center. We're going to twist to the right. So rotate the rib cage around, bringing the left elbow to the right knee if you have the space. If not, you can just rotate the heart over to the right. And from here, we're going to come into a really deep twist. So I want you to push that top hand, that right hand, into the left so that you can pull that right shoulder onto the back of the body. Very good. Keep the spine nice and long here. Twist and rotate. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Very good. Come back to center. Lift the heart and then bring the hands all the way down. Lower that back knee and we're going to come into a half split variation. So flip the back toes and we're going to start to straighten that leg and maybe even sit all the way back onto the heel or maybe somewhere in between. If this is feeling a little bit too intense, you can keep the hips lifted and coming into this variation. Or if you choose, you can come all the way down, folding over the front leg. Now, if you have that pillow handy, you might even like to place the pillow under the hips just to make this a little bit cozier and comfier. Let's take a few deep breaths in this half split variation. Keep the spine nice and long. I want you to bring your attention onto the hamstring. Envision it lengthening. Every breath you take, creating a little bit more space. Very good. One more breath here. We're going to shift forward and we're going to come into side lunge on the right side. So shift forward, flip the back toes, lift that back knee, and then walk the hands to the inside edge, starting to shuffle the body so that you're facing the long edge of the mat. Now you can keep that right foot planted down, and maybe this is as deep as you go, putting a bend in that right knee, or maybe you go even deeper, spinning onto the left heel. Now, if you can keep this heel down, go ahead and do so. If not, that's okay. The right knee is gently opening out to the side. Hands can either stay down on the mat, or if you'd like, you can bring the hands to heart center. The last thing I want you to be mindful of is that straight leg. So if you're locking and hyperextending that knee, it's a little hard for me to show you wearing my comfy sweatpants. Go ahead, put a little baby bend. The goal here is to feel a stretch in the inner thighs, okay? So as long as you are feeling that sensation, feeling that stretch, and it's not painful, you're in the right place. If it is painful, find a variation. Maybe that means not going quite as deep. Maybe that means keeping both feet flat. Totally up to you. Very good. Take one more breath. We're going to make our way into a lunge now at the back of our mat. So come through center. We're just going to hit this wide fold for just a moment, and then we're going to come into our lunge, facing the back of the mat. Left foot is forward. From here, we're going to rise up into our crescent lunge. Keep the back knee nice and straight. Connect the palms. Bring the hands down to the heart. We're going to twist to the left. Rotate the rib cage around. Press that left hand into the right hand to really help you rotate and open the heart. The hands are together, palms are together, hands are right at heart center. And then from here, I want you to lengthen. See if you can stretch a little bit longer from the top of your head through the spine, through that back leg. Keep that back knee nice and lifted all the way through that back heel. Keep breathing. If you have the space, twist a little bit deeper. Take one more breath. Amazing. Come back through center. Sweep the arms all the way up. Bring the hands all the way down. Lower the back knee. Flip the back toes. Half split variation. So shift the hips back. So remember, you can stay here. I should have mentioned this on the other side. You can also use blocks in the hands if you need a little extra lift, or you can let those hips sink all the way back, coming into this variation. Using that pillow if you need, or not even if you need, if you like, if you want to make this even cozier. Just breathing a little bit deeper wherever you are and just taking a couple moments to be fully present in this pose. It doesn't matter what this shape looks like in your body today, as long as you are feeling the sensations, as long as you are breathing. If that's all you did, just breathe. You are still getting benefits from this practice. I think sometimes we put pressure on ourselves for things to be a certain way, look a certain way, feel a certain way. But this is the last place that you need to add any more pressure on yourself. In fact, I want you to do the opposite. I want you to take that pressure and let it go. Take one more breath. Beautiful. Come back up. We're going to come into that side lunge, this time on the left leg. So go ahead, flip the back toes, lift that back knee, and then shuffle the hands around until you are facing the long edge of the mat. So again, the goal here is to feel a sensation in the inner thighs. So you might feel that in this upright position. Or if you'd like to go a little bit deeper, you can lean onto that left side and spin onto the right heel. So the toes are pointed up. But the major goal here, where you're going to feel that deeper stretch, is when that knee, the bent knee, so this time our left knee, is opening out to the side. Very good. So make sure if it's pointed straight ahead, that's not going to get you where you need to go. We want to gently open it, but not to the point where we're causing pain in the body, of course. That's a sign that we're taking it too far. Couple more breaths. Very good. We'll start to straighten the legs, meeting in that wide fold, and then just walk heel toe the feet into center. Very good. Take a big breath. Let's just rise all the way up. Stretch nice and tall. Let's roll the wrists as we exhale, bringing the arms down. Amazing. Let's find our way into pigeon pose. So go ahead and get there any way that works for you. You can start from a downward facing dog and bring the right foot forward, or you can just kind of finagle your way into the shape. We're going to start with our right foot forward, left leg back. Back knees pointed straight down to the mat. Flip those back toes. Now, normally I recommend if you need that lift in the hip, so to place a block under the right hip, you can do that, of course. You also might like to put a pillow or a rolled up blanket to, again, make this just a little comfier and a little softer in the body. And let's just take a nice deep breath, sit nice and tall. Ugh, that is a deep stretch. And as you exhale, we'll start to bring the upper body down, coming into sleeping pigeon. Let the forehead rest down all the way onto your mat or onto another pillow or blanket you have handy. Take a deep breath as you settle in to your pigeon pose. Now, I want this pigeon to be very soft, very relaxed. So, I want you to check in with your body. I want you to notice if there's any parts of the body that are a little tense or tight right now. And if there are, this is your chance to take a breath and allow that breath to soften those tight parts of the body. Again, take that pressure off of yourself. Maybe for you, that means in this pose, take that pressure of how you think it should be or the pressure of doing it right or doing it wrong. Let it go. Maybe there's something weighing on your mind, something that's going on in your life that you are just putting that pressure on yourself and you feel like it keeps creeping in. Let it go. If you have the space to go a little bit deeper, now is the time to do that. Deeper into the pose, maybe. Deeper into the breath. Deeper into allowing yourself to let go. Take a few more breaths. Well done. Take your time as you come back up to straight arms. And again, this does not need to be a pretty, beautiful transition. We'll find our way onto the other side, but I want to give you that space to sort of shake the hips out a little bit, to slowly get out of that pose. Maybe you swing your legs around and kind of shake them out. Do you? This is your chance to do you. We're going to find our way into pigeon on the left side next. So the left foot will be forward. And you are welcome to get there any way that works for you. So bringing that left foot forward, the right leg is back. The back knee is pointed down. Go ahead and flip the toes. That front foot can either be hugged in towards the hips. That's going to make that feel a little bit more accessible. Or if you have the space, you can start to bring that shin towards parallel to the top of your mat. And if you need that extra support under the hips, do you. Grab that pillow, grab that block, whatever you need to do here to get comfy, to settle in. Take a nice deep breath, lengthen the spine. Yes, as you exhale, start to fold in. Bring that forehead all the way down, whether that is to the mat. Maybe you fold the hands or stack the arms and rest the head there. Use a pillow or a blanket. I want to remind you that you are fully supported here. Feel yourself physically supported by the mat and the pillow and the blankets underneath you. You are fully supported by your breath. Those deep inhales and exhales are carrying you from one moment to the next. Always there for you, always supporting you. This practice, this practice is here, and it doesn't matter if you had a good day or a bad day, if you had a moment of weakness, if you snapped, if you screamed at someone, if you got angry, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that you are here in this moment. So I want you to feel that. I want you to feel that in your bones, that you are fully supported as you rest in your pigeon for the next several breaths. If you do have space to go deeper, now is the time. Slowly start to make your way up to straight arms. And then give yourself any movement that you need after this pigeon. So maybe that's a downward dog. Maybe that's tabletops, just shifting the hips around a little bit. Or maybe you stretch the legs out in front of you and kind of shake them out a little. We're going to end this practice in Shavasana. So cozy up, grab your blanket, grab your pillows, maybe even get in bed for this last part if you choose. And I want you to get out any shakes or wiggles you need so that you can find stillness. Sometimes finding stillness in our physical body is harder than the poses themselves. Our busy mind always wants us to be on the go, to be doing one thing and the next and the next. But let this be your permission slip to surrender, to do nothing but breathe. So for these first moments here, just follow the breath as it flows in and out. Not trying to change the breath in any way. Not even trying to breathe deeper here. Instead, just let it flow naturally. Relax the muscles of your face. If your tongue is pressed to the roof of your mouth, see if you can relax it. Relax the muscles between your eyebrows. Soften your jaw and your cheeks. Let your head feel very heavy, yet supported by whatever is underneath you. Relax the shoulders, allowing the neck to be long and relaxed. Feel the weight of your arms. Let them be heavy. Let them be still. Relax the hands and relax every finger. Notice the flow of your breath in and out. Allow your belly to soften. Feel the weight of your hips as they ground you on your mat or on your bed. Notice how heavy your legs feel. Relax the muscles of the thighs and the calf. Relax your kneecaps. Let your feet fall heavy. Relax your ankles. Relax your toes. Every single muscle in your body is in complete relaxation. Your body feels grounded. Your body feels safe. You are completely supported. The only thing you need to do is breathe. You are exactly where you need to be. Stay here for as long as you need. Namaste.